I just wanted to say congratulations that you get to go to Japan. That's really awesome, and I'll be continually praying for you this whole time and have a lot of fun and just enjoy that experience while you can. Have a good time.
Hey Shelby, so I still remember the first time I met you, and I remember thinking, this person is definitely way too cool to be my friend. And then I found out that, wow, we actually can get along pretty well. So, have a great time in Japan. I think you're really awesome, and I know this will be a really big blessing for you.
Hi Shelby, I just want to wish you good luck on your trip. Uh, the way I met Shelby was through Delta. We worked together and then she was my counselor, which was a lot of fun. I'm gonna miss most about you is your laugh and the way you make jokes all the time. And I hope when you're in Japan you meet a lot of new people and you're not just like chilling by yourself.
All right, so I met Shelby actually at camp. At least I'm pretty sure because a lot of our deep talks we actually had around Simpson Circle, but brother sister, because you know how people are with Simpson Circle. We do group chats, like as in big groups, and we would just kind of hang and we would just talk about I don't even know, just anything. Shelby was like a sister to me, and it was really easy to talk to her. And I'm hoping that she has a safe flight because I'm getting all nervous. You going overseas. So Binghamton's not going to be the same, and Delta's already not the same without you not here. So I'm going to definitely miss having you around to talk to and hang out with, and your sense of humor, and the spontaneousness that you have that I enjoy, and just knowing you over the years, I'm proud of you. Obviously, going to Japan, that's super cool. And I want you to be as outgoing as possible because I know when I discovered that you had that YouTube channel, you were all nervous, and I don't know what I did. I think I was looking at my who subscribed to me or something, and I was like, Shelby got a channel, and then the vlogs are really good, so I was like, you need to vlog while you're in Japan. Okay, for those of us at home that are gonna be missing you. So take care, be praying for you. I'm very proud for you.
Hi, Shelby. I understand you get to go to Japan in for a whole 2 years. And we're going to miss you around here, but I'm very, very proud of you. And I just praise the Lord for your serving Him. And we're going to pray for you and try to encourage you as best we can.
Hi, Shelby. This is Sparky. Read your Bible and pray for us.
As we will be for you.
Yeah, we'll be praying for you, and we love you.
Hey Shelby, have a great time in Japan. I'm gonna miss you. Love you. Bye. Hi Shelby, I hope you have a good time in Japan and don't forget me and stuff. Bye.
Hi Shelby. This is gonna be tricky. I'm not good at this. So I met you actually. We were talking about this in the car earlier on Kick. I started talking to you because I saw you were on Delta, and I always thought you were such a cool person hanging around with, the cool popular people of Delta. So I messaged you on Kick, and then from that point on, it's just been just us just talking, and we've been such good friends since. You're genuinely one of the closest people to me. You are the closest girlfriend that I have. So you're valuable in that sense. I just appreciate you. I thank you so much for the years of friendship, despite breaking a 130-day snap streak. Maybe we can keep that up while you're in Japan. But either way, I love you, we love you, and eat a lot of rice, because that's what Emily told me to say.
Hi Shelby, I can't believe you're going to Japan already. I'm so excited for you. It's going to be so awesome. Some of my earliest memories are living across the street from you, and I've known you ever since I can remember going over to your house and playing PlayStation, the first one, and having our first sleepover and watching those Barbie princess movies. I remember you told me that you were from Buffalo, and I had no idea where that was. I thought it was like a different country, but I was like, oh, it's so cool. She's from so far away. What I'll miss most about you is just being able to freak out over things like Animal Crossing and going on sushi dates and just like hanging out in general. words of encouragement that I have for you. Just enjoy the time that you have there and just try to experience as much as you can, which I'm sure you're going to anyway. Stay in touch, please. Send me pictures of basically anything because I'm just so interested in your trip. Oh, and shirts with weird American phrases. I would love to see pictures of that. Have a safe trip and have fun. Bye.
Hey Shelb, I'm so proud of you for following your dreams and finally being able to go to Japan. I'm gonna miss you so much, but I can't wait to see what God does through you and all of your updates and everything. I miss you and I love you so much. Keep doing God's work, girl. Love you.
I met Shelby last year, which was the summer of 2016, when I was her camper here at Delta. I'm gonna miss, what am I gonna miss about Shelby? Well, I guess I'll miss like her bright personality. Shelby, remember that you have people that love you here in the United States, and we're not going anywhere, even if you're a million miles apart, and to keep God at the center.
Hey Shelby, I was thinking about how we met, because that's the first question, and I think we met in passing like lots of random times at Davis, but we actually met and got to know each other in Methods of TESOL class, which was a good time. And what I'm going to miss most when you're gone is our awesome conversations and eating sushi with you and hanging out with you, and there's a lot more because you're wonderful and I love you so much. My encouragement is to explore a lot while you're there and do a lot of fun stuff on top of work, because you're going to be in a new place and it'll be really exciting, so you should spend a lot of time getting to know where you're at and making sweet memories. And also just don't stress out too much, because you are going to do an incredible job. I really think this is what God has for you, and you are going for it, and I admire that very much, and I am super excited for you, and I love you so much.
Ring ring, hello, hi, this is Celeste. I'm calling for Shelby. Have a fun time in Japan. I'm gonna miss you. I never see you now, but I already miss you, so I'm gonna miss you even more. Do awesome. Catch me some amazing Pokemon. And I love you. Have fun.
Sure you remember how we met just as well as I do. Just want to remind you of how proud I am of you. I'm so happy that you're doing this, that you're living out your dream, doing something you've always wanted to do. We've come a really long way since we met, and I'm going to miss you, but I'm just as committed to you, our relationship, more than ever, and I don't want you to have to ever worry about us. My one piece of advice is to just eat brave while you're over there. You've got the whole love and support of everybody in this video, of everybody else that's back home that knows you. Everybody's happy for you. Everybody wants to see you succeed. More importantly, you've got the God of the universe on your side. So just be brave and do whatever He tells you to do. And just know that you have everybody's support, and that God will see you through to the end, and He will support you. So I love you. I'm so happy for you. It's going to be hard, but I know we can do it. I know that we're going to be successful. I've never been more sure of it than right now. So I love you. Everybody in the city loves you, and God bless you.
Have fun, Shelby, at Japan. I love you, Shelby. I'm gonna miss you.
Hi Shelby, it's Auntie Jill. I have several wishes that I want to send your way as you head off on your life's next great adventure to live and teach in Japan. First off, I want to say how excited I am for you to have this incredible opportunity to travel to the other side of the world and experience another culture firsthand. What an amazing chance you have ahead of you in doing so. Now, the teacher in me wants to impart the following advice to you. Realize that your textbooks, lectures, and coursework have only prepared you just so much. Understand that much of your very best training will take place right in the classroom as you are working with these young, precious minds. And being a teacher myself for almost 20 years, I am amazed at how much more insight I gained into the profession once I stepped foot into the classroom. Now, to be a teacher is also to be a student, and some of the best lessons you'll ever learn is from your first-hand experiences in the classroom. Some will come from well-planned lessons that you've written, and others will come from great moments that you didn't even plan for, and those are usually the best ones. Now, as a teacher, I also encourage you to be what I call edutaining, and that is to be both an educational support for your students while also being entertaining for them to learn from. You know, young children often learn best when they don't even realize it, and when you're presenting your content in such an intriguing way that they are eager to learn, and they just can't help but to learn. Also, keep in mind, or rather be open-minded to the fact that your students have much to teach you in return. It creates an invaluable rapport when you open yourself to your students' interests and invest in them personally. It'll enrich both your experiences as well as create wonderful memories for you all. And importantly, create and foster a learning environment where you all feel safe and valued. And that's when the best learning takes place. Speaking of value, Shelby, you hold a very special place in our family, and we are all so proud of you and excited for you, Shelby, to have this experience, especially me. Enjoy the awesome responsibility you have in cultivating these young, curious minds, and I look forward to hearing all about it as I'll be following your adventures online. So until then, I'm going to try my best. Gombate, soshite, aishitemasu. And if I didn't do so great at that, then I will say good luck and I love you.
Well, Shelby, it's come to that time. Not to say goodbye, but to wish you well. I just want to say, first of all, thank you to Emily for this great idea. The only thing is, she said to all of us to keep it short. She gave us about 10 minutes. Well, you don't tell that to a grandmother. Not when she has something to say about a grandchild. And I certainly have some thoughts and memories that I want to share with you. But given that I don't have time, family traditions, like Easter, skip the Polish sausage. Let's go and talk about eggs. I loved watching you and Papa color eggs together, but I especially loved doing the Easter egg hunts. Shelby, I'll make this quick because you know how much I hate goodbyes. So I'll just say until later. But always remember that I am proud of you and that I love you. God bless.
Hey Shelby, I've been sitting outside for like 20 minutes just trying to think of what to say, so I guess here I go. When I first heard that you're going to Japan, I honestly didn't really support it. I wasn't really sure why you were doing it. But then I listened to one of Logic's albums for like the 10,000th time. And then there's a part where this guy he's talking about just do what you want in life. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about anything. Just do what makes you happy. and that made me realize why you're doing this. So now I'm totally on board. I totally support it. So when you're there, just make sure you have fun, don't live with regrets, and be happy.
Alright, well Shelby, you're going off to Japan and I'm so excited for you and I'm excited to see what God has in store for you. My favorite memories that we have is 1, the chicken chasing you, 2, the horse sneezing on your head, and 3, when the bird pooped on your head just recently at Hershey Park. I'm going to miss our sushi dates, and I'm going to miss going out to Binghamton and trying to scare you and Emily. A verse I have for you is Proverbs 31:25-26. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. And when she speaks, her words are wise, and she gives instructions with kindness. And I think that's just a good verse to have all around. Like, just to remember, like, God has this plan for you, so just take it as it is, because he has a reasoning for everything. I'm excited to see the videos that you have for us back at home. Good luck, and I'm proud of you. You worked so hard for this. Enjoy it. Have as much sushi as you can. Tell me how it is, because you're homegirl. It best be good. So yeah, alright. I love you, Shelby, and I'll miss you. Have fun.
Hey Shelb, so today's the day that you leave. I am so excited for you. This has been your dream since you were in the womb. And now since you're out of the womb, you can go achieve it now. So I'm just so excited for you that all this hard work that you put into for the past couple of months, that it's coming true. So I'm just so proud of you that you did all of this by yourself. What I'm going to miss most is all of our car rides, just the talks that we had, to all the way to our dance moves, like I love cheap thrills. Just random dance moves that are twin telepathy. Just it started to ignite, and it just was so fun to just look at each other and be like, why do we think that? So I'm gonna miss that. I'm not gonna give you a cheesy Bible verse. I'm not gonna tell you anything that you don't already know. So I guess I'm just gonna leave you off with, it's cool that God knows the desires of your heart and knows that your love for the Asian culture and how it's coming true. So just, that's awesome that God has planned this crazy and awesome journey for you. So I'm just so glad that it's coming true and it's not a fantasy anymore, because tonight's the night you leave. So I'm just so happy for you, and I hope you like this video. I love you, Shelb. And I'm going to miss you so much, and I can't wait to see all your vlogs. Also, you need to still put me in them because the viewers love me, but that's fine. So, we love you so much, Shelb, and we're going to miss you so much, but just keep relying on God. Have fun!
Hi, Shelby. You know how hard this is for me to be on this side of the camera. Not my favorite thing to do. I want to take this opportunity to share some words from the bottom of my heart. I can't express how proud I am of you. From the time that you entered my life at 10 pounds, 4 ounces, all 4 of my children are so unique, and especially you, for your characteristics and traits that you have. I can't be any more proud as a mom. And even though you claim to want to be an only child, I have appreciated over your 20 years of the relationships you've established with Emily and Madison and Ty, whether it be the love of sushi, gaming. I love watching the rapport between all 4 of my children. It fills my heart with joy. And you'll always be my law dog. I appreciate how you've always stood up for others, especially those that haven't been able to stand up for themselves. Not everybody has that gift and or the strength to do that. So seeing that in you, I'm proud of you for that. There's a part of me that wonders if tonight when you board that plane at JFK for Japan, if there'll be tears in my eyes. Not because I'll be celebrating, but because you've worked so hard for this and your work made this happen. I feel bad at this point in my life that I haven't been able to help you more with this journey, but hopefully, God willing, in the next year, that will change. You've worked so hard to get to where you are, making adjustments in your life from transferring high schools and graduating from OCCS, going to Davis and earning good grades, and living with Emily and being able to support yourself early on fills this mom's heart with pride. Continue to work hard. Everything will fall into place. I know that you have worries on your heart and mind, not having all your financial needs in place. We're so thankful for those that have contributed thus far, from family and friends, and our church friends at Delta and Delhi Alliance. We're so grateful for that. But remember, God has a plan for you. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have in you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, and plans to give you a hope and a future. And with everyone supporting you, Shelby, everything will fall into place. Look at all that has transpired thus far and all the doors that God has opened for you. There's nothing but going up from here. So continue your hard work. What I look forward to seeing is your sightseeing photos and your blogs about your experience and your journey. I especially can't wait for the stories that you'll share about the Japanese little ones that you'll be working with. Obviously, that is near and dear to my heart, and I'm so tickled pink that you have this opportunity. Like Auntie Jill, I was really excited about attempting some Japanese phrases in closing to share with you. And the one that I found, I attempted and practically sprained my tongue. So I'm going to leave this one to the professionals. It goes something like this.
あなたは私にとってとても大事な存在です。It means you mean so much to me.
And Shelby, you do mean so much to me.
Now, if you want to be more romantic in expressing your love for someone, you can say this.
I guess that would be for you and Alex. You mean the world to me. I love you, and I want you to be safe and take this opportunity and run with it and grow. And the last phrase that I want to attempt myself is Aishiteru, which means I love you. I love you, Shelby.
Hi. Bye. Shelby, I remember when I met you. Mom was there, and you literally tried to sneak up on us. Never forget that image. As I yelled down the hallway for some help. And here you are now, leaving for 2 years, and something you've always wanted to do. So I couldn't be more happy for you. Doing something you want to do. I hope it's as exciting and fun as you hope it to be and want it to be. So take advantage of it. Not that way. And my advice to you would be, use your gut instincts. Your gut knows. Any situation arises, go with your instincts. On that note, I hope you have fun. I hope you miss us, or at least me. And when I see you again, maybe you can prize us, not like the way you did the first time I saw you. With your blonde hair like this, I saw, poking out. That's where you get it from. Well, anyways, have fun. I gotta go because I'm supposed to come pick you up and actually take you to the airport so you can get to this other world, other country. So once again, have fun, and I love you. Pick up the Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts. That'd be a wise thing. And I think that's it.